We'll go ahead and get started. If I can get everybody to stand, we'll have an invocation. If you'll pray with me. Most gracious God, we want to thank you for being able to be here today, and we want to thank you for this day. We ask your blessing, and we ask that you watch over us, lead us, and guide us, and give us direction to do the right things for our community. We ask that you watch over our troops, and that you watch over our country, and our state and our community, and you give everyone strength and courage. And about that rain that we've been asking about, if you can work that in, I want you to understand that we still need it. And we ask your blessing on this meeting tonight, and all these things we ask in your name. Amen. Amen. Let the record show that we have a quorum, and then we'll have a pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. We'll call the meeting to order, and let the record show that we do have a quorum. It is this time of the meeting that we welcome visitors and receive public comment. We're glad that Mr. Thornton is here from the Journal, and we're glad that Gil Robert is here from Channel 6. And you're the only two that can make any comment. If you would like to, we'll pause and let that happen. If not, we'll just move on into the agenda. First thing on our agenda is the approval of the minutes of the council meeting of April the 11th of this year. I trust that you've all reviewed those minutes, and I'll ask for a motion to approve them.
I make a motion we approve the minutes from April 11th.
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second. Are there any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed vote. Motion carries. Those minutes are approved. Next thing on our agenda is to consider a request from the Muleshoe Heritage Foundation in regard to the Tour de Muleshoe for hotel motel tax funds. It is their, David, I'll let you explain that. I understand they would like to have $2,000.
They have submitted a request for up to $2,000 for advertising promotion for the annual Tour de Muleshoe. That's going to be held this year on June the 18th.
Okay. And that is the amount that they requested last year.
That's the amount that they received last year.
That they received, okay. All right. Any questions about this request? If not, I'll make a motion that we approve that request.
Second.
We have a second. Is there any other discussion? If not, all those in favor of approval, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. Motion carries. Next thing on our agenda is to consider a request from the Muleshoe Roping Club for the Memorial Day roping for hotel motel tax funds. And they have requested $1,200 to help with their roping. To be held on Memorial Day weekend. And that's about the same as what they had done in the past.
I think so.
Okay.
I'll make a motion that we approve up to $1,200 for Roping Club.
Okay.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second to approve up to $1,200 from that request. Is there any other discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. Motion carried. Next thing on our agenda is to receive the monthly financial statement ending April 30th of 2011. I'm sure we've all reviewed that line by line, and does anybody have any questions? Okay, I'll make a motion that we receive that, approve that financial statement.
I'll second it.
And we have a second. Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. Motion carries. Next thing on our agenda is administrative reports. David, I'm going to let you bring us up to date on the capital improvement projects.
Well, actually, we didn't put the capital improvement projects on here for a change.
Okay.
From the last meeting, we finally hammered out an agreement on the wastewater treatment plant permit, amendment to the permit. That amendment with the process of doing the post, or completing the posting requirements. There'll be some publishing things that go into the paper, but that project now is moving forward through the amendment process. And I guess in light of some capital improvements, Ramon and his guys have done a great job on the softball field, the new softball field. It's looking good and coming together now. So things are going well. I do want to report that Congressman Randy Nagelbauer will be in Muleshoe on the 17th, that's next Tuesday. He'll be at the high school auditorium from 10:30 to 11:30. And then I think he's going from there to Rotary, to meet the Rotary Club that day. So the public is invited to that meeting. Hope to have a crowd there. The warm weather, we're starting to get questions about the water park. We're opening Memorial Day. It'll be May the 30th. It'll be open at 1 o'clock.
I bet you can expect a crowd for that too.
Probably.
That sounds great. Council have any remarks or any?
Sure.
Okay. Would like to report that our National Day of Prayer luncheon last week went extremely well. We had a really good crowd, had a really good program, and I want to thank everybody for coming. And I especially want to thank Leanne and the young ladies here at City Hall that helped with the planning and the decorations. And if it weren't for you, it wouldn't happen. So
We were happy to help.
We really do appreciate that. And I want to thank everybody that took time to come. Would like to report that got a couple of calls today from my son from Austin that Tyson Turnbow's doing really well today, and he had won his first tennis match this morning, and he was leading the golf tournament when he finished his round, and he had moved on to play another tennis tournament. So
We just had a full day.
Really?
yeah, it started really early this morning. And we want to wish him good luck, and all the folks that are down there with him, and we hope they have a safe trip home. So, we got Little League Baseball going on for those in the community that need something to do.
The little girls softball.
Little girls softball. So there's lots of things that are happening around the community. So anyway, anybody else have anything? Okay, if not, we're adjourned.